Hello everyone and welcome to my kitchen. Okay, so you guys want to see some more cooking things because I cook every single night. Right now, tonight I am making like oven baked chicken stencil kind of things, like chicken fingers, like chicken nuggets, but I'm using chicken tenderloins. So they're in the sink right now. They've been defrosting. They're in the sink, so I'll pull them out kind of one by one. And I've got tapioca starch in one bowl. I've got almond flour, which you can sub for any other flour. And then I also have a bowl which I'm going to crack my eggs into. So crack my eggs. And I will whisk them up. And then I'm baking them in the oven just for like ease and less mess and that kind of thing. And honestly, it's just faster. I can throw them all in there. I'm gonna have a bath whilst they're cooking, and then dinner shall be served. Now you can also add in like herbs and stuff in here, which is also really nice. So I'm going to add, what do I have? Oh, you know, I'm gonna add some rosemary. Yeah, I'm gonna add some rosemary into here just to give it an extra little bit of flavor. Okay, so the key thing is that you have to use different hands. Otherwise, as some of you might have experienced before, that's the trick. Because otherwise what happens is this hand that you dip in the tapioca flour, the eggs, like you then get the chicken nuggets on your hands because there's just these massive bits of like flour stuck. So the first thing is, as I'm gonna get a few of them at once just to make it a bit easier. Okay, so I've got the chicken and I'm putting in the tapioca starch first, not the eggs. So I'm gonna roll it around. Remember, oops, I totally forgot. One hand for flour, one hand for eggs. Okay, so now that's done. Now I put it in the eggs. No doggies, using my other hand. All right, okay, so then get it all covered in the eggs, then pick it up. And this still gets like a little bit clumpy because you're touching this bit of egg, but it's better than what it could be. Then I'm tossing, oh, you can't really see it. Then I've got this going around in the almond flour. And I'm just gonna put it on a plate because I forgot to get a tray out. I'm gonna put it on a plate until I'm ready to line them all up on the tray, and I'll drizzle them all with heaps of olive oil. Okay. Get another plate. Set it down on the plate. All right, and then we're gonna do the next one, flour hand in the tapioca. Make sure like every little bit is covered. It really helps hold it. Now we're putting it in the egg. Again, make sure every bit is well covered in the egg, and then you dunk it in the almond flour. Do not put your fingers, your egg fingers in the almond flour, or it's just like you end up wasting so much flour because it all just like gets so fucking stuck on your hands. All right, and then another bit, okay? And then we're gonna go again. So grab more chicken, throwing it in the tapioca. I'm just gonna I get like 2 or whatever at a time, whatever you can fit in the bowl, so it saves you having to like continuously reach over there. Gotta make it a speedy little choo-choo train. Okay, swap hands. All the dogs are here right now being like, I'll have some of that chicken. All right, now we dunk it in the almond flour. Very easy, and then you just keep doing that basically. So I'll then show you guys once it is done for the oven. I better put this on YouTube as well because I know some of you will want to come back to this and it won't be on Instagram stories. The joys of Instagram. All right, another piece down. And you definitely can fry it in a fry pan if you want. You just put olive oil in. But I just find this way is a bit easier, and especially with just like cooking time and like, did I get the wrong fingers? I put the fucking wrong fingers in there. Put the wrong fingers in there. Fuck. All right. Well, now you're gonna see. So you already see it a little bit. Swap fingers. They're gonna turn into almond flour fingers. Yeah, so you can do it in a fry pan with lots of olive oil. I prefer olive oil over coconut oil in this instance, but it just takes way longer, right? Unless you're gonna whip out like 6 fucking fry pans. I just find it much faster in the oven. All right, and if you find that the almond flour gets a little bit like it's not sticking, because maybe it's getting a little bit too moist from like the other pieces of chicken, then just add more almond flour in the bowl. All right, I'm gonna keep going. You guys can smell it, but it's not for you. Oh, you're hungry. You're hungry. Now let's get a tray. Okay, now when it comes to, I need to move this around. Okay, it's a little bit dark over here, but we'll survive. I don't know where the light is. Let me put this one on. Okay, so when it comes to laying it down on the tray, a little trick I've found is to put olive oil down first, because otherwise the bottoms get soggy. You can also flip them halfway through to crispy them up, which can be a really great thing to do, or just like, fuck it, who cares? So anyway, I'm putting some olive oil down the bottom, and then also some salt to help just like get rid of any excess moisture. So I'm just laying them all down now on the tray. We're gonna put them in the oven, 350 Celsius, 180 Fahrenheit. And I'm gonna put them in probably for like 30 minutes. I'm just gonna go have a little bath. Put some salt on top and then get them in. And I'm actually gonna do, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 here, but I'm gonna do 6 more so we have some for lunch tomorrow.